Welcome to the Green Woman Tarot. This is a general reading for Aquarius for the month of June 2020. So hello Aquarius, this is your tarot reading to see what's on the cards for you in June. Sounds like the Kraken has awakened. But we excuse the bumping and thumping. It's people moving about and not too daintily at that. So this is your reading, Aquarius, for June 2020. And before we start the tarot reading, we need to consult the oracle. So we'll just give the cards a good shuffle and we will ask what the oracle has to say. What can the oracle tell Aquarius for June 2020? What words of wisdom has the oracle? The mysterious oracle. This is the energy oracle. Let's see what the oracle has to say for Aquarius for June 2020. Right, so there's no jumpers, so we will pull. We'll split the deck, choose a pile, and pull 3 cards from that. We'll go with this one that's popping out, and that one, and that one. Door to spirit. Looks like you're going to be on a spiritual journey. What have we got? Adjacent possibilities and the thinking man. The thinking man regards carefully before he makes a move. It seems you have choices ahead of you. The obvious solution would be to go through that door, but there are other possibilities on either side and one more unconventional possibility. And going through that door will lead you to more spiritual awareness. So it seems that June is going to be quite a deep month for you, Aquarius. Thinking man, adjacent doors, so you've got to consider and think carefully, study all possibilities, make your choice, which may not be the obvious choice, but it may, and know that whatever door you go through, you'll be led by spirit, by higher forces, by destiny, to a place of spiritual awakening. But let's see what the cards have to say. Let's see what's on the cards for you. Aquarius, what's on the card? Oh, okay, well there's a bit too many there to start with. We'll go with it. I think I've got the deck upside down. All those cards that fell out upside down anyway. So you've got the King of Pentacles, the Fool, that's your journey towards spirit, and the Two of Pentacles. Then you have Strength, that's been coming up a lot. You've got the Ten of Swords. You've got the Seven of Wands. You've got the High Priestess. That would link with your spirit door. You've got the Seven of Cups. You've got the Two of Wands. You've got the Six of Swords and the Five of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. It's interesting. Other readings I've done for June have had some of these cards turning up again and again. Right, so you've been flawed by something. It may well have been this coronavirus, but let's put that aside and speak generally. You've been flawed by something. Something's really hurt, left you feeling defeated. But there is a new dawn on the horizon. The dark clouds are lifting, and you've got the strength to rise up again and go forward, to put this behind you. The strength card is a gentle strength of kindness and the sort of kind persuasion rather than brute force. And once you have conquered this and put this behind you, leaves you with infinite possibilities. So whatever this has been for you, whatever this defeat was, it's sort of led you on a new path. And sometimes that's good because tens are about endings. So sometimes when something ends, it may feel devastating at the time, but it usually opens new doors. It usually opens a place, an opportunity, should we say, for a new beginning. I see you embarking on a path towards, well, with the hope to reaching better stability and abundance, security, a safe place again where you can grow and thrive. But as you go, certainly as you start this journey, you may feel it's frightening because it requires a lot of balancing, a lot of juggling of different aspects. And I get a sense that finances are what's worrying you. That's one of the things you're having to juggle. You may feel the path you've chosen is unstable or is at least precarious, is a better word. But with a carefree, not carefree, but with the free spirit that you have, and the courage that your strength gives you, you're ready to go for it. Just take that leap of faith. Your challenges along this path are conflict, which may arise. You may have, you may feel at times under attack. You may feel at times there's different aspects that are getting in the way or even coming at you aggressively, but as you walk this tightrope. But you are actually on solid ground. You have taken a path that you are meant to. And the challenge is to bear that in mind, to remember, even when you're feeling up in the air, that you're actually on a stable ground. Your footing is a lot surer than you realize. You're also going to be required to tap into your inner knowledge, into your intuition, as you work towards gaining a sense of balance, regaining balance that you may have lost through that defeat. Hidden knowledge will become known to you, and you will feel you have like the world in the palm of your hand, that you really going to get a sense of being able to do this and open new doors and, you know, walk into a place that is somewhere totally different from where you came, something that makes you feel that it's all been well worth the while, because it's going to really, you know, it's going to lift you up on a spiritual level. And I feel that's important to you at this time. You're tuning into your intuition, you're tuning into your spiritual side, and some of you may even beginning to receive communication from higher planes. You're going to be faced with a lot of possibilities as you walk this path, but you have guidance in opening whichever door it is you're 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 heading towards, which is your daughter spirit. This is the one I wanted to put, that one, the adjacent possibilities. So you may be flummoxed a bit by having to choose, and you know, each choice may seem just as good as the next. Sometimes it's difficult, but with tapping into your intuition, you should be able to make the right choice without even realizing that you've made the right choice. And as you're going through the door, this reading is full of doors. You've got the daughter spirit, you've got adjacent possibilities, which is represented by doors. The Two of Wands is a doorway. So you're definitely walking through something, into something new. So your advice, Ro, is, you know, think, the thinking man, consider all your possibilities carefully, and with your intuition and gained wisdom, you'll be able to make the right choice. And there he is with the world in the palm of his hand. You're ready to step out on this bit. You know, the uncertainty may hinder you a little bit. Wait for the right time. Bide your time if need be. But know that the door is here. The door will appear in front of you, the opportunity to move forward. And when it comes, when the moment arrives, you will be guided. You will be guided in your transition from stormy waters into calmer times, with your goal clearly in sight. And in this particular deck, the ferryman is actually a ghost, is outlined. I don't know if the card is ever going to pick it up, but that is the ferryman. It's like an angel presence guiding you and protecting you as you steer your way, or he steers you onto calmer waters, from turbulent times to calmer waters, towards an ultimate goal, a destiny, a wish. That's you know, that sort of, it's a star in the distance that he's being guided towards. You have to let go. It's important for you to move on from this defeat, to move on from this pain, because if you're unable to let it go behind, leave it behind you totally as you walk this path, you may carry with you a little of that negative energy, which may result in you feeling somewhat outcast and downtrodden. But you know, as hard as the times are that these figures are in, if they only changed their perspective, if they only looked in another direction, they would see that salvation is always at hand. They're right outside the church. Instead of going into the church, out of the cold, and into the church for warmth and comfort, they are outside, bedraggled, cold and hungry. And I think, you know, sometimes it represents spiritual hunger, not hunger and need, not just financial, difficulties, but I think in a spiritual way to make sure that this journey is well worth it for you. You're going to have to use your emotional strength to put that defeat behind you. You know, and even at this time, at the beginning of your journey, you should be able to see the dawn, the beginning of a new light. Ultimately, by the time June rolls over, you'll be in a very good position emotionally. You will be in a harmonious state, surrounded by people who you love and who love you. This is a happy home card. This is the emotional fulfillment card. These people are connected. They are happy to be together. They're just joyful, but they don't have a lot of wealth on a material level. But the stability and the security they do have is in their union, in their love for one another. So you have the daughter spirit, we'll put that. All these three cards, sort of came in quite early, really. But I would say that that ending was a door to a spiritual awakening for you, which will lead you onto a better path to happier times. So that's June for you, Aquarius, and I hope you enjoyed your reading, and God bless you till we meet again.